Say here. He's reporting from the White House, and when I was out there last week, I missed him. He was traveling abroad with the president, but he's a wonderful guy. I run across him all the time in the briefing room when I'm out there covering things with the Next News Network. So let's check it out.
Harris, it's 69 pages long, and it lays out the roadmap that RFK Jr. thinks federal agencies can use to reduce chronic childhood illnesses in this country. And the top of the list of problems is a poor diet. This report found that up to 70% of food that most children consume contains ultra-processed ingredients.
I think everybody wants to prioritize the ultra-processed food crisis and try to reduce our reliance on ultra-processed food and try to improve the quality of the food, improve the nutrient density of our food. Little children, as they grow up, require micronutrients in their food for brain growth.
Going through the other main bullet points of this report, chemical exposures are a concern, with the authors ordering a study on pesticides by next year, a lack of physical activity and chronic stress, basically kids playing less outside and more on their screens inside, and then over-medicalization, they say. The authors think kids in this country are being over-prescribed drugs they don't need.
A generational accomplishment of the Trump administration will be reversing the childhood chronic disease crisis. It is common sense that Americans aren't chronically sick at high rates because of an absence of drugs.
So, what exactly does this plan do? For starters, it cracks down on ultra-processed foods in public schools. States like Indiana, Utah, West Virginia have already banned certain food dyes and chemicals, and now the feds are getting involved. It's no more artificial dyes, soda, or candy on the government dime. It's about time. It reminds me of that song, my taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Yeah, you guys know the song. So next, dietary guidelines. Kennedy and Agricultural Secretary Brooke Rollins are rewriting them right now to cut junk and emphasize whole foods. They want the new guidelines to be finalized before the December deadline. So then there's the pesticides. Glyphosate, the chemical found in 87% of kids tested by the CDC, is on the chopping block. The MAHA plan calls for a full review of toxic pesticides that have been linked to everything from cancer to hormonal disruption. And one of the more controversial parts, a review of childhood vaccine schedule. Kennedy isn't